In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use custom metadata in Salesforce Flow. This short guide will walk you through setting up and utilizing custom metadata to enhance your Salesforce processes. So let's dive right in and make the most out of your Salesforce Flow. First things first, you'll want to start by logging into Salesforce. This sets the stage for everything else we're about to do. Once you're logged in, you'll need to go to the setup. You can find this by clicking on the gear icon located at the top right corner of your Salesforce interface. From the drop-down menu, click on Advanced Setup. This will give you access to all the necessary tools we'll work with. Now focus your attention on the Quick Find box. Here type in Custom Metadata Types. This search will guide you towards creating a new custom metadata type. Custom metadata types allow you to define the structure of your metadata, much like you would with custom objects. Once here, proceed to create a new custom metadata type. This is where you'll later define and store your data specifics. Next, you'll want to add fields under your new custom metadata type. Think of these fields as containers for the values you'll use in your flow later on. Creating the right fields is crucial because these data points will serve as references throughout your process. After setting up the fields, it's time to create records under the custom metadata type. These records are instances that hold the data you're working with. Picture them as entries in a database table that will give your flow logic to operate on. Once you have created your records, return to the Quick Find box and search for flow. This is where the heart of our work happens. Open Flow Builder, a powerful tool that allows you to automate complex business processes by assembling flows. In Flow Builder, you need to start off by adding a Get Records element to your flow. Simply drag and drop this element onto your canvas. Here's where things get interesting. For the object, choose your newly created custom metadata type. This allows your flow to interact directly with the metadata you defined earlier. With the object chosen, the next step is to fetch the records you need. This fetch operation pulls in the metadata records necessary for your flow logic, ensuring that the right data is at your disposal. Once the records are in your flow, you can utilize these values in different elements such as assignments, decisions, or updates. This is where your data starts to interact with the rest of your Salesforce setup, allowing for dynamic and adaptable automation. Finally, don't forget to save your flow. This is a critical part. After saving, be sure to debug it to ensure everything is working as planned. Once satisfied, you can activate your flow, putting all this newly harnessed power into action, and there you have it. By following these steps, you've successfully integrated custom metadata into your Salesforce flow. Thank you for watching, and best of luck with all your Salesforce endeavors.